labyrinth of terror buried beneath shallow words on revised pages of America's inequities, dating back 400 years when blacks were snatched, kidnapped, shipjacked, and hijacked to America's labor concentration camps, to be bought and sold into unspeakable servitude on land we would come to lose ground to some lesser place, or cause. Black America, 9/11 is 24/7. An endless cycle of America's weapons of black destruction crashing and imploding 24/7 into our towering black hopes and aspirations, of viciousness finding continuous momentum and proscribed brutality administered 24/7 to infuse in us enough terror to keep us in a lesser place for economic gains. For black Americans, 9/11 is 24/7, 400 years and more of democratic sleight of hands, jiving and conniving, slipping and sliding across smoke, mirrors. Jeffersonian poker-faced democracy, bluffing its hand of freedom, always with the ace of tyranny concealed up its white sleeve to place race-based roadblocks strategically on unpaved roads to nowhere to ensure that blacks get there. Discriminating, mercenary, legislative, judicial homicide, heading black men from the souls of black homes and families, cutting short the lives of 1 out of 20 black men in prison, 10 times the rate of white men's crimes as a means of genteel genocide to keep us from finding from among us a deliverer to lead us from this lesser place. A good old boy network of murder, rape, and intimidation, torture, beating, and mutilation, social isolation, and economic decimation. Keep us enslaved children of slave children ripped from the breasts of slave mothers, sold into torturous misery by those first families, hooded in democracy. Black Americans, 9/11 is 400 years and more of America crashing and imploding 24/7 into our towering black hopes and aspirations. 400 years and more of no reprieve, no parity, no sign of mercy, no justice, no relief in sight for us, no world coalition proffering UN resolutions for economic restitutions, no international peacekeepers amassing at these plantation shores to destroy America's weapons of mass black destruction. No search and rescue team to search and rescue us from the ruins of America's racial injustice and exploitation. No gathering dignitaries to raise our tattered black flags half-mast, found buried deep beneath the shallow pockets of revised and white pages of America's history. No 9/11 commission to investigate the disposition of 36 million Holocaust victims. Swept quiet, anonymously, under white stars and stripes wherever. No day and time set aside to memorialize 400 9/11, each with 9,000 black men, women, and children stacked. Black side high, black up, made sure America's economic climb. No mark raised black with names to fare thee well to distant sounds of tolling bells. No heaven or hell to turn back or put back towering black hopes and aspirations. Snatched, kidnapped, shipjacked, and hijacked. You see, for black Americans, 9/11 is 24/7. 9/11 is 24/7.